Stop Saturday. We know the final destination, but we don't know where we're going to stop and the route to go to get there. Going past Daytona International Speedway next week is the Coca-Cola 400 or Coke Zero 400 or whatever it's called these days. It'll be packed over here. Heading over the Main Street Bridge. Main Street, Daytona Beach, Florida. We'll be back here for Oktoberfest in just a couple of months. Completely different looking when it's not Bike Week or Oktoberfest. Coming up on the Hilton, quite possibly the worst hotel I've ever stayed in. Up in Ormond Beach now. These like mansions that are right on the water. Yes, please. Wow. Very Miami looking. Shabby of a view while you're driving out here. And just like that, now we're in Flagler Beach. Just in case you didn't believe me. We've reached a very touristy area of Flagler Beach. There's just non-stop cars. Stores, restaurants, people looking for parking. We're in Palm Coast now and heading to a park called Jungle Hut Park, which we couldn't pass up because I thought it said Jungle Hunt, which reminded me of the old Atari game. So we're out here. Here it is, Jungle Hut Park. Jungle Hut Park is under construction. Prevent the theft. Making our way in the world today. Takes everything we got. Oh, and here's the beach access. Apologies for the wind. Got sea turtle nests over here, roped off. I'm gonna stop by Fort Matanzas National Monument. Really pretty. We've been here before. We've done a little boat tour out to the island, to the fort. I appreciate the effort putting the warning tape on this branch, but if you couldn't see the branch in front of you, you're not gonna see the tape. Quote the raven. Nevermore, nevermore. Hello, Halloween bird. Wait, is it a crow or is it a raven? Probably a crow. Macaw. So we did this last year. There is a boat that you can take out to the actual fort and look around. It's very tight fitting. I hit my head really bad. We'll put a link to the video up above because I got a wicked concussion while we were out there. We're too late for the tour today. The water is actually beautiful out here. So there's a beach probably about a mile south of here with sandbars that's just unbelievable. And this was built to protect the southern approach to St. Augustine. And there is the beach and waterway that I was telling you about just a moment ago. Absolutely beautiful water. And facing the other direction, you have the fort right over there. But look at how clear that water is. It's like going in a bathtub. Going over the Bridge of Lions. Supposedly a very haunted bridge. Everything is haunted here. Arriving into St. Augustine, and the traffic begins. Look at those boats out there. All right, St. Augustine, we've made it. We've made our way over to St. George Street, land of the tourists. And, ooh, ghostly encounters. And the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the USA. Please don't New York my Florida. The Rodriguez Avero Sanchez house. Now, it's a store. So St. George Street is probably the most touristy street you'll ever see. Crowded-wise, it's worse than like a New York City hustle and bustle because people just stop everywhere here. There's people waiting to get in the St. George Tavern. We did a video in here too. This is, I think, the oldest bar in America. Pizza time here, and surprisingly, no line. There's always a line. Pizza time is the best pizza I've had in Florida. At our hopeful first destination here, Prohibition Kitchen. Let's see if we can get a table. So we got a little bit of a wait. Might as well go check out the bar. Lots of taps. Somehow we end up with a Miller Lite. And there are a lot of different cocktails on this crumbly menu. And other liqueurs and wines, beers. Here's a peek at the menu, but you can look at it online. I think we might do deviled eggs and make your own burgers. And on the flip side, it's like a little newspaper. Roosevelt ends Prohibition. So we got an appetizer of deviled eggs, which has kind of like a peppered steak with peppers and onions on top of it and soy sauce. This is really good, but very heavy on the soy sauce. The sauce almost overpowers everything. The food has arrived. This is their house burger with a fried egg, onion jam, garlic aioli, I think, and bacon, red onion, lettuce, and this is gator sausage gumbo. The burger is very sweet and tangy and hot, spicy, and the gator gumbo, delicious. How is yours? The food was delicious. The band has wrapped up. They were great also, but we didn't get any video of them. They have multiple bands a night here. All right, we're going to do something we've never done and we forever keep saying we're going to come back and do. The Medieval Torture Collection. Here's a little background on the place. Mary walked away from me. Are you brave enough? 5-star torture. Oh, we got to walk upstairs. Look at this. We've made our way in.
Of course, my kind of stuff.
There's some tiny art in here.
Yeah. And then they put the other tin in.
It's the knights who say me. We're going in. One token to go. We're gonna walk in. It starts on the right. Wow. A lot more in here than I thought there would be.
Yeah, this is
Skulls Bridal. There's an audio tour that goes along with this also, but we're having service connectivity issues.
Man, the Mask of Shame.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, look at that.
Shame. Oh, that's really kind of funny.
Oh, piggy.
Pig mask. And the boingy guy from Slipknot.
Maybe he got that from there.
That's really kind of funny too. Ooh, roasting that cow. Is this the rack? Or is it just a stretcher? It is indeed the rack. And the cords. And oh my God, look at this guy. Oh, quarter. There's cords. It's quarter. Wow. This is the wheel of fortune. So many prizes to be had, including
death.
And here's a picture of the wheel. Yeah, that person looks so happy. The gallows. Buy a little Iron Maiden. A little guillotine with the dude from Shrek. Hand torture. Pretty gnarly. Oh, and the bigger guillotine is over here too. Mary taking pictures of the head. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's awesome. Wow. Please do not touch me. The pillory or stockade. Oh, a witch. This is the witch's weighing to determine guilt.
Does she float?
The medal for drunkenness. If you were drunk, you would have to wear this. They couldn't serve you. Wow, look at the size of that thing. Placed inside a cage. Be stuck in a barrel.
Oh, the drunken's clue. That's awesome.
The stocks. Shekels. The Judas cradle. Wow. The pendulum. Live look. Burning at the stake.
Tongue cutting.
Cutting the tongue. Cutting the tongue. Cutting the tongue. A rat's eating that dude. Round and round. Just a little flaying.
Just a little.
Not Bobby. Scream for me, St. Augustine. It's the Iron Maiden. It's just a flesh wound. Oh my goodness. They nailed that dude's tongue because they spreaded gossip, slander, and jokes about government officials. It's like torture for Twitter. Wow.
I mean, there was blood and dead people everywhere.
That's right.
What else could you ask for?
Wow. Oh my goodness. Don't lose your head or anything.
No.
Neck traps. Flagellation. Wow. Getting whipped.
Oh, look at the middle.
The torture table. Look at that guy's face.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Male chastity belt.
Oh my God. Oh, back to the wheel again. Torture chairs. Do not sit. The electric chair. Remember the movie Shocker? It was a pretty awesome movie. Chocolates. And in the background, pirates. We've arrived at our final destination, or at least our final destination to get to the other destinations. Ghost City Tours. Ghost City merch. You know what?
What?
There's somebody over your shoulder. And away we go. 22 of us in this tour. Our first stop, conveniently located right around the block, the White Lion.
So across the street, we have the Castillo de San Marcos. It's a big ass fort. Have you guys done the daytime tours here? Yeah. Okay, good. So you guys haven't made it? All right. So during the second Spanish period, the guy that has Spanish inherited the base back from English. When the English came back to the Spanish, they left it in shambles. They left it in the same condition. If I were to get evicted from my apartment, I'd fucking rip all the chandeliers off, kick holes in the wall, they're going to earn my security deposit. And that's the way the English left that fucking fort. They left it in pretty much shitty shape.
All right, so Reader's Digest version of the story. Captain and Colonel fighting over the Colonel's wife. Colonel killed the captain and his wife, and they were in the fort across the street. I just saved you 15 minutes.
Yep.
So I've never been in the White Lion, and this is what it looks like. They're playing the Florida National Anthem. Mary opting with the basic Coors Light. Coca-Cola for me. And we are moving on. Somebody's already being held up.
Hey, this is too much. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And the guy, he wasn't down with that. So he ran down the stairs, turned right, went that way, never to be seen again. Karen was not done with him. So she was kept yelling at him while she was running down the stairs chasing him. Well, she tripped on that broken stair, fucking fell and broke her hip. And she was just laying there. Unfortunately, she died shortly after that. But nobody checked up on her because nobody cared about her. So her body just laid at the bottom of the staircase, just rotting away. Ew. Right. So when she no call, no shows at work, people were cheering because they didn't put up with her shit. But it wasn't until 4 days later that the mailman found her only because he couldn't put up with the smell of rotting flesh.
Well, there's the house. You see any heat signatures? I don't. Just a toast. You can see those guys going by. Top is the Barley Republic. This is the upstairs inside. Michael Jordan. We are moving on. Not sure. I've been down this street before. I missed half the story because I was on Twitter, but there was a woman that died in this house from breast cancer, and she's up in that window, and we'll move the curtains. Getting into Harry's. Nice in here. Looks like the garlic in New Smyrna Beach. Pomegranate martini, is it good? Juicy? I have water. Wait, this just in. Tastes like pomegranate juice.
And a little bit of water.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp. And we are moving on. Next up, Ancient City. Oh, there's a wedding going on. Or they're celebrating us. Your choice. So the last story of the night involved the Cathedral Basilica, which we've been to many times inside. It's closed now, but the story was about the bishop, the original bishop that passed away here, and when they buried him, he had a kind of a lucite or glass top to his coffin. He started hissing during his funeral, and eventually the casket exploded, including pieces of the bishop. And that was the story. I saved you another 15 minutes.
Yes.
Hey, pull my finger. It's not the sorting hat. It's the magic hat. We're heading out. Hey everybody, next morning post ghost tours, pub crawl, just some final thoughts. The pub crawl that they offer was like $30. There are other walking tours that I saw that run in the range of about $20. As far as ghosts or spooky stuff, there wasn't a lot to that tour. The tour was really more focused around like having someone just bring you to different bars and tell you to go have drinks, of which I really didn't do that. You saw in the video, mostly Mary did. But there's no specific or special drinks. So we've done like ghost tours or pub crawls, ghost pub crawls in the past in Savannah. You go to different bars and they would have special drinks to kind of coincide with the stories and the haunts that folks are talking about. But that's not what this tour was all about. This was really just more or less paying for someone to bring you to different bars. The stories were okay. The narration was unique. And none of the drinks are also included in the price as well. So just bear that in mind. and that was ghost tours. So that about does it for our trip to St. Augustine. We love St. Augustine. It's just over the last 10 years especially, I think, like it's really become so densely populated as a tourist attraction, and folks just shoulder to shoulder, you know, kind of mostly drinking and, you know, perusing wares out on the streets and stuff. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to get up to St. Augustine at all, or over there, or down there, whichever way. That's going to do it for us. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. See you guys.